guys, I got another one for you, man. This fake guru chick, I think her name is Dr. Bryant without the doctor. You can take that off. But anyway, apparently she got exposed by Joe Budden in an interview. So let's check this out, guys.
Dr. Cheyenne Bryant was on a Joe Budden podcast earlier today, and it really exposed her. This was one of her worst podcast appearances ever. We all left that podcast thinking the same thing. This lady is not an intellectual. She's unequipped to be giving advice to anybody, and she needs to figure her own life out. One of the topics that really exposed this lady for who she really is was when they started talking about the outfit she wore to Jeezy's black tie event that went viral. So she wore this lace outfit that was like literally see-through. Like there was like little pasties covering up certain private parts, but you could literally see like half her vagina. Like the pasties, like they didn't even cover the entire vagina lip. Like it was that like risque.
See, this is my thing. She claims to be some sort of relationship guru.
Nigga, please.
Right? And that's what kills me. They contradict themselves all the time. And they sell false hope and dreams to people. Right? And then they, at the same time, put unrealistic goals or aspirations in some of these women in their heads. And it's a disgrace, because this is what I like to blame people like this for why the dating scene is so cooked. Not just, of course, I'm not putting it all on her, but it's people like her who contribute to what this dating scene is or has become. You wear crazy shit, right? Revealing cleavage out, other things out. You're 40 plus. I think she's more of like closer to 45 or 50, in between 45 and 50, that age range. And she's wearing shit like that, right? But then she's trying to tell people that she can coach you how to have a relationship and keep one. Like, I'm sorry, but no man that I know, including myself, would ever consider dating somebody seriously, looking to date somebody long term, who would go out wearing the shit that she had on, guys. But this is what she is doing, and then turning around and trying to say that she's a relationship guru, and at the same time is not even in a real relationship. You can't make this shit up, man. R.I.P. Kevin Samuels.
Even in the picture with Jeezy, like she takes like her pocketbook and she hides her vagina because it's like half a showing. So people called this out. People said, bro, you a doctor, right? Like, why are why are you choosing to portray yourself this way? Like, you give advice to young women. Like, why? So they asked her about it. Now, clearly, she's grown. She could dress however she want to dress. So that's not the part where people is calling her out for, right? Or that's not the part that people really had a problem with. Her making excuses for what she wore. Okay, cool. Is when she was given any type of pushback, she immediately became hella manipulative, and you could really see what type of person she is.
Got away from that ex.
Because I'm going to start off so slow.
Y'all so nasty.
Stupid,
Y'all
dog.
so
I thought you looked amazing.
Listen,
I think it's did too.
And this the other thing, right? Yes, it was a black tie affair.
Mm-hmm.
But Jeezy's rapping about trapping and dope dealing and hood stuff. So, I mean, it wasn't like I was at an opera.
You was on your trap queen.
A gospel. I mean, I'm at a gospel concert, so it was, for me, I had a tail behind my little lace, and it was black tie for me. And again, remember, like, Doc rolls how I want to roll.
Bitch, shut up.
I'm not here to be validated by anybody. I liked my outfit.
But you are out here trying to sell women dreams and hopes. And if you're out here walking around like this, guys, what does that say about you? What does that say? Women are saying, oh, my dating coach, she wore this. There's nothing wrong with what I got on. Let's just say she was your dating coach, right? And your wife or girlfriend that you were trying to be serious with decided to wear something close to what she had on. And you say, hey, babe, what are you doing? Like, this is inappropriate. Where are you going? Well, I mean, this is fine. I mean, Dr. Bryant wears it. So I don't see any problem with it. That's basically what she's doing. Making it seem like it's okay to put something like that on and then go out in public.
Yeah.
Really now?
Like that's a single woman's outfit. Straight up, if I've ever seen one. Guys, I'm speechless.
I like to, even when I got downstairs in Vegas, I looked and I told my best friend, I said, girl, I said, I don't know.
This is validating.
I don't know if this is gonna be black tie. And then I looked again. I said, you know what? I'm rolling with what I want to wear.
All right, but that's different though.
Yeah.
Like, because you acknowledging that's not black tie. You just said I wanted to do this anyway. That's cool.
She said the tail was her version of black tie, Freeze.
Yeah, that's what I did say. But
I understand you, but that's
Yeah.
we know what black like. Would you wear that to a wedding? To if it's a black, would you wear that to the Oscars?
That's why I said I wouldn't wear it to a wedding. I wouldn't.
Listen, man, you want to be a 40-plus-year-old woman going out with half your vagina out. Do you? Now, do I feel like a woman like that is qualified to give women relationship advice? I don't think so. Do I feel like a woman like that should be anywhere in your presence telling you how to deal with your man or how to keep your man? I don't think so, not one bit. But the real problem here is everybody offers pushback, right? Queen's Flip offered pushback. Ice offered pushback. Even Joe Budden is about to offer pushback. But she chooses to single out somebody and use quite possibly one of the dumbest arguments ever to try to corner this person, right? To deflect away from her poor decisions.
I was talking all the world.
What did you say?
Oh my
Yeah,
Lord.
yeah.
Oh my Lord.
You weren't talking.
You want
talking about what
refreshers?
was under it, right? More than
I
anything.
was talking all the about her decision making that night.
What'd you say?
We started having the conversation of should certain professions appear out in public
love
a
that.
certain way.
I love that.
And
Oh yes, I remember that.
yeah.
You said you saw your lawyer in the club.
You
one
said
night.
your
He was like,
lawyer-
yeah,
yes,
Exactly.
got it.
Go ahead.
I
Yeah.
gave an example of many years ago being in a nightclub and seeing my entertainment lawyer in there 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, cool, I'm getting rid of him the next day. That's not somewhere that I want to see me.
Well, he was in a strip club, you said?
No, it was a regular nightclub.
Oh, a nightclub?
Just a regular nightclub 25 years ago where he was representing me, and now it's 2 in the morning, everybody, and you bumping into your entertainment lawyer for me, and I might have been on an island with that. I don't want to see that. So because you're talking to women,
And men.
and men, but your message, right? Because of your message, for us to see you in the black lace with the green underneath, yeah, I ain't know,
So
dog.
let me ask
I
you
don't
this,
know,
Joe.
dog.
Let me ask-
Bro, she can't defend this. I don't care how you look at it, how you turn it, you shape it. It's not gonna matter. It's gonna come back the same every single time. And all she's gonna do is backpedal and make excuses and try to deflect. And that's all. That's what a lot of women do. When you corner them and you catch them in a lie, or you catch them and they know that they're wrong, they're going to deflect.
ask you, so as a professional, high-level professional woman, I have to live by the ideology of what my clients and what my fan base feels. So I have to live in dogma. I don't get an opportunity to be exactly who I am.
Nope.
I don't get an opportunity to have a day off. I don't get an opportunity to say, listen, I'm Dr. Bryant 90% of the time on stage, in session, on the pod, on social media. So I have to stay in my CB estate, in my resort-style home, and be Cheyenne there. I can't come out of you guys' box.
See, she can't be that smart, because if she was smart, she'd understand that, because she's somebody, guys, I wholeheartedly believe that she wants the limelight. She's loving the limelight. She basks in the limelight, but only when it's a benefit to her. She doesn't want everything else that comes with it. She doesn't want this scrutiny, the criticism, all of that. People calling her out, checking on her credentials, all these types of things. She doesn't want all that. And she probably thought that it would never be an issue. But when it became an issue, that's when you saw this side of her. And you see her now trying to backpedal and try to make up whatever she wants to make up to make herself feel better about wearing that scandalous dress out in public while representing people who are trying to be married and be in relationships. Guys, it makes no fucking sense.
I have to live in dogma, and let me be the one that deals with my imbalance by living in dogma, so that I can appease all of y'all who had an issue with it, because I'm a professional. That's a question.
If you were my doctor and you were helping me with a relationship, guys, it would be an issue for me. It would definitely be an issue for me, especially as a man, because I'm looking at it from a man's perspective. Oh, this is what you've been talking to my wife about? This is what you've been talking to my girlfriend about? You know, and you are out here wearing this shit?
Yeah! Really now?
So basically, if my wife or potential wife is out here going to the club or going somewhere, and she decides to put on something like that, she may take it upon herself to say, hey, it's fine because my doctor has done it and I don't see a problem with it.
If you're asking me, that is exactly what I'm saying. But not for you to be in a box and not for you to appease anybody else. I think
But that's not a box?
But listen to me. I think with your newfound success and your newfound level of fame, unfortunately, yeah, that's the life we chose. You can go do all of those things to feed self. You just can't do it like the next chick.
I think it's also different because you did post it on social media, no?
I posted it, yep.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with what you were wearing, by the way.
Joe Budden goes on this entire 3-minute thing telling her why he thinks what she did was wrong. Now, I think what Joe Budden is saying is common sense, right? Like, obviously, there's expectations that come with certain careers and fields, right? If you are, I don't know, like a pastor, I don't expect to see my pastor at 2 a.m. in the club grinding on women. I don't expect to see my pastor, I don't know, with his pants down to his ankle, right, throwing up thug life. I'm sorry, right? You are a pastor. There's expectations that come with certain things, right? So she just got those expectations due to whatever brand she built for herself. So Park said, and then also too, you posted the pictures yourself. So you kind of knew, the backlash that you would get. You knew how people would think of it. You knew that due to your profession, what you was doing is the abnormal, and you still posted it. So you can't really be shocked about the backlash.
See, women like her want to be seen. They want to be seen. They have a vainness about them. Is she an attractive older woman? Yes, she is. And she wants to be known, right? And I think the backfiring came from she didn't realize, which is crazy to me, like why she wouldn't realize this, but she was so hung up in her own image of people looking at her and being seen in a certain way. She wasn't thinking about the potential backlash that would happen, especially with her profession. You wouldn't put two and two together. That's how delusional a lot of these women are. That's how thrown off some of these women actually are, guys, that they don't even have the wherewithal to stop themselves in mid-flight and say, oh, this may not be a good idea. This may not be right. And you wonder why they're never really in a committed relationship. You wonder why that is, right? Especially someone her age. Like, I'm sorry, nobody, after 45 should be wearing, I don't care how fine you are, should be wearing anything like that. Okay, especially somebody who is looking for or wanting or needing a husband or a potential, boyfriend or whatever. Guys, that's why they never have anyone. Like, any suitors out there watching this who has half a brain is going to look at this and say, I don't want those problems.
That's a pretty fair point to me. Now, Parks was walking her down this entire podcast. This was like the second or third time where Parks had an input and was rebutting her. So she got sick and tired of it. She's not an intellectual. She's incapable of really arguing with Parks. So what she did is, right, she rebutted with quite possibly the dumbest argument. She tries to insert race and isolate Parks, right, because Parks were cooking her too much. So she tries to bring in race and makes this about white, like, it was just absurd. Nobody in the room could quite figure out why she was bringing up white privilege or where she was getting at. Even the audience afterwards thought this lady was absolutely insane and absurd and just dumb.
But like you said, that you got to be Dr. Cheyenne Bryant on social media, on the pod, on so on and so forth. But then this kind of infiltrated that because you posted it.
Well,
that's the only point I'm speaking to.
I got you.
I'm completely fine.
I like when you talk because you always come with the white privilege, very different perspective. So I like it. No, see, I wasn't saying that to poke. I like it, Ish, because he comes with a different perspective.
Who says that?
Me. It's the truth. He comes with a different perspective.
Was it with white privilege?
Yeah.
White privilege perspective.
Where's the privilege part? Hey, don't get him on her, yo.
Yeah, she got it.
I'm trying to ask you.
Hey, yo,
cream and cream. Cream and cream. Nigga. Hey, yo, cream and cream.
No cream and white. Nigga,
If you want to ask me,
yeah, I want to understand why would it be dignified as white privilege? That's it.
I don't care about that part. I care about the question.
He doesn't care about it.
If you don't care,
so the reason why I said that was because white privilege is exactly not knowing that your perspective is standing on a certain level of,
you don't have to be judged in that way.
No,
privilege.
a certain, not prejudiceness.
I said privilege.
Oh.
Bit what?
She don't
Yo,
know.
I hate the fact that they build her out by giving her words because she didn't even know what she was talking. Like, she literally brought up white privilege because she was getting cooked and couldn't find any type of rebuttal or response. Like, she literally, hey, man, white privilege is when you stand on, white privilege when you stand on privilege. Again, white privilege is a thing. We all understand that, but white privilege has nothing to do with this conversation. He simply asked, how could you be shocked at the backlash when you posted it yourself and you understand? Like, you understand how people view you. You understand your position. And, you know, you posted it yourself, so you have nobody else to blame but you for the backlash. And she automatically goes to white privilege. Now, what I think she was trying to say is, like, you're being condescending. But I don't even think Park's being condescending at all. But watch her try to do mental gymnastics to try to make Park look like he's some type of, like, I don't know, man. He like some type of, like, condescending white dude. Like, even saying, like, you know, like Parks was upset or angry at her or being passive aggressive towards her when he wasn't being passive aggressive at all.
Okay, privilege, yes, privilege of, you know, you shouldn't have done that. However, you posted it, and I have no problem with that, but I'm just saying, but you posted it, and you know, well, what you're really saying is that you're similar to, like, the cheaters. So when I say white privilege is, they put things out there, right, to feed a message, but then they pull back as though that's not the message that they're delivering. That is the privilege of manipulation. So can we get back to his comment? That's how I see it. But it wasn't a pun intended, like I don't like him. I was just saying that's what happens when you come from a perspective of privilege. Just like you guys are saying my superpower that I use, right? Mm-hmm. That is direct reflection of how I'm saying he's using, when I say white privilege, is that's his superpower of the white privilege in the way he can say things, knowing he's teeing it up to say, you're speaking like a cheater, or hold on, that outfit was a little inappropriate because you're a professional. But
I don't think it was inappropriate.
No, I got it, but you're the one that posted it.
Yo, this broad is so dumb. So dumb. So dumb.
Like, nobody saw that. Like, basically, everybody, it just went by everybody. Guys, we're watching in 4K. Like, how dumb this she is, right? How she's trying to avoid and how she was scrambling. This is ridiculous.
This is the person that's giving y'all, she's incapable of isolating actual arguments. Son, he's saying, I don't even think it's inappropriate. I'm just saying, how don't you see yourself as the one to blame? Since you could have very well went to that party, enjoyed your day, came home, and nothing would have been photographed. But you put it out there. And because you put it out there, and you just lectured us for about 3 to 4 minutes on how you believe you are unfairly judged online, and you've been unfairly judged online since you went viral, how are you surprised that you got backlash? That was his literal, he never said that he personally thought it was, how are you surprised you got backlash when you're the one who posted it, and you've been pretty open and candid about, about you being judged unfairly?
Guys, she doesn't understand. But I would argue and say she does understand, and she's just trying to find a way out, right? Because like he said, she's the one who put this out. She posted it. Nobody else did but her. That's her being blinded by the vainness that she has, the conceitedness, all of these things that she possesses. They overpowered logic. Right, true logic, which was or should have been, hey, I shouldn't be wearing this out to any event right now because of what I represent and, what I'm trying to do. OK, but no, she didn't think that at all. She thought it was perfectly fine to wear it, number one, and then number two, to post it herself. And here you have it. Anyway, I'm going to end it right here, guys. I want to thank everybody for watching the video. If you did enjoy yourself, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button, because I drop content every single day on this channel. And with that being said, guys, I will see you all in the next video.